In this video, I want to chat about how I scaled my business with these 5 VA hacks. Look, if you're swamped with tasks that feel completely endless, I actually found a way out. By the way, my name's Emmanuel, and this channel is all about helping founders and solopreneurs really grow their business using systems. And bottom line is, I've discovered that VAs were really my ticket to not only getting work done, but really to skyrocket my business. Oh, and if you stick around till the end, I've got a quick tip that'll really transform how you view hiring. Now, let's break down these hacks that really turn my whole game around. Starting with number 1, which is having a clear communication command center. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, I chat with my VA, but this is way more than just chatting. It's about setting up a system where nothing really falls through the cracks. Now, the way I've hacked this is that I use Slack for just quick updates, email for daily debriefs and reports, and Asana for everything task related. And then I also schedule regular check-ins with my VAs. And these check-ins are not just like touching base to see what's up and what's going on with them. It's really about strategic alignment based off of my time and their time. So throughout the week, what I'll typically do is I'll schedule these quick 30-minute huddles to review what they're working on, what's not working in the business or in terms of different tasks and systems, what can be improved upon, and really what systems and processes within the business can be removed. Now, here's the thing, and this is really important. VAs should be in the loop with wherever the business is heading and not just really what task they're working on next. It really makes a huge difference in terms of their work and their development and their personal growth. Creating a communications hub really just ensures that both you and your VA or your VAs are always on the same page and really working towards the same goals. Also, this really eliminates misunderstandings and it really maximizes productivity. When I implemented this hack, it was a quick game changer for me. Suddenly, all of my VAs weren't just helping me, they were actually driving the growth of my business. And it was really because they knew the why behind the what. Now, moving on to number 2, it's really the one thing that really turbocharges my VA's efficiency, and it's this. It's SOPs, and they stand for Standard Operating Procedures. Might sound like a fancy word, but essentially it's your playbook for how you do things or how things get done. And now here's the hack to this. Instead of having your SOPs buried in some folder or some Google Doc that no one ever checks, put your SOPs where the action happens inside of the task itself. For example, in Asana, I attach the Google Doc or a Google Sheet or whatever resource that my team is going to need, plus a Loom video of me walking through that task. This way, there is zero confusion about what needs to get done and more importantly, how. This really just acts like a GPS for your team to get their tasks done. It's a straight destination with no detours. You're very clear on your direction. And a pro tip here, always make sure you add the why this task is important instead of just presenting the how. Because when, again, they know the big picture, that turns this mundane task into an actual mission that is driving the goal of the company. Really makes them feel like they're part of something larger than, maybe just updating a report. Plus, I should also add that this approach saves me a ton of time in terms of training and answering questions. If my VA or anyone on my team has trouble, they can simply just rewatch the video. It really just doesn't interrupt any of my flow during my day. And I gotta tell you, the impact on this, it's huge. Productivity goes up, errors go down. All right, diving into hack number 3, and this one's also a game changer. It's consistent, meaningful one-on-one meetings with your VA. Like, these aren't just beneficial, they are crucial to their development and your business accelerating its growth and getting to its goals faster. I should also add, these aren't just like monthly check-ins. These are opportunities to really align you with them and the mission and the vision of the company, as well as to really strategize and take a deep dive into collaborative, better relationship together. Now, here's how I do it. Every month, me and my VAs, we block off time on a calendar for a detailed review session. Now, what's discussed in this review session? It's real easy. We tackle any specific challenges that they had over the last month, and then we set goals for the upcoming month. But it's not all just about business. This really helps me connect with them on a human level. It's really just another point for me to understand what their motivations are, what their aspirations are, and really, bottom line, how I can support them better. And spending this time to get to know them a little bit better really builds a stronger relationship. And this is super powerful because it really shows your VA isn't just some task taper, but they're actually a valued member of your team. And you guys are all working together for the same goal, and it's a huge motivation boost. Plus, these sessions provide invaluable insights on how you can better streamline your processes even further. And this is a win-win, because bottom line is my VA gets clarity and recognition whenever they're doing something great or doing something right. And I get a team member who's fully aligned with my mission and my vision, and it's really committed to sharing my success. And the best part, seeing the tangible growth in both my business and my VA's professional development over time, super duper empowering, exciting, and valuable. By the way, if you found value in this video so far, I really appreciate it if you can click that like button, subscribe button, bell icon, all that good stuff. Thank you in advance. Hack number 4, feedback. It's not just a monthly event, it's part of a daily rhythm. This is really thanks to what are called OKRs, or objectives and key results, and KPIs, key performance indicators. Now, here's the hack that will level up your game. It's that each task and each project is tied to a clear objective with measurable results that are updated pretty much on a daily basis. This is often referred to as a performance scorecard, and it includes specific OKRs and KPIs for every key area of your operations. Like, for example, in marketing, an objective can be like to increase website traffic in Q1. The KPI that's tracked daily is probably, daily website visitors. Now, this scorecard is more than just metrics. It's a roadmap. It's daily updates that keep you aligned really with what's going on, but you can build this into your monthly one-on-ones to see really how the magic really is being dissected, how you can improve those numbers collaboratively and get to the goals either sooner than later, or, if a team member is slipping, you might have to have that conversation about, maybe parting ways. But the bottom line is, when you have this data, you can easily find out what is working, what is not working, and how you can pivot to create better results. And really, by understanding OKRs and KPIs, the feedback that you're able to capture from your VAs becomes the catalyst for more strategic decisions and actions, and really a lot of reflection and retrospectives. And I should also add that these scorecards, they're not set in stone. We adjust our objectives and our indicators as we go. This really just ensures that we're always in alignment with our evolving business goals. Now, this method has transformed drastically the ability to not play the guessing game of my business, to get real feedback real quickly. And it's really just an excellent strategy session for me and my VA. And this is really bottom line where we both see the impact of all of the work that we've been putting in together, and it's all clear and it's all quantified. But beyond the numbers, it's about alignment and aspiration. My VA sees their direct contribution to the milestones, and this turns everyday tasks into a step into the bigger mission and the bigger picture. Okay, hack number 5. Now, this one is more transformative than anything once it's been implemented. And that is empowering my VA to make decisions. I know this sounds a little risky, but with the right groundwork, it's incredibly liberating for both of us. I start by defining clear boundaries. What decisions can be made without my input? I make sure that these guidelines are crystal clear. Now, for instance, any customer service issue, typically, don't ask me. If you can figure it out and it costs less than $50, you can make the decision yourself. They have the green light to handle this. And this autonomy, it works wonders. It speeds up the response times and really boosts my VA's confidence in their role. But here's the kicker. This empowerment, it's built on trust, and it's nurtured through communication, SOPs, and really those monthly deep dives. Seeing my VA take initiative and solve problems on their own, this is when you know you're no longer just working with a VA, but you're now working through them. And as a result of this, a more dynamic, responsive business that quickly adapts to any challenges or changes or opportunities. By the way, if you're interested in setting up any of the systems that I just mentioned in this video, we actually work with you hands-on to really get our nails dirty and get all this nitty-gritty stuff set up, and also help you recruit. So in the comment section below, in the description section below, there is a link to a quick 10-minute brainstorm session. Go ahead and click it, and let's chat. Let's see if we can help. Okay, so I mentioned in the beginning of this video a quick tip that can revolutionize how you approach hiring a VA. Well, here it is. Don't search for a clone of yourself. It sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's the thing. If you found another version of you, they'd probably be an entrepreneur business owner doing their own venture and not trying to help you scale. Instead, start looking for specialists, VAs who excel in specific areas where you need the support. So if you need a stellar customer service person, then hire someone that has experience in that. If you need someone that's really good at social media marketing, then you should hire someone where that's their forte. There's a VA who lives and breathes hashtags and engagement. So just put out a job application and find them. This approach allows you to build a team of experts, each bringing their own strengths to the table rather than just a single individual just trying to juggle it all. Oh, and I should also add that managing multiple specialists might seem a little daunting compared to just one single person that's a jack of all trades. But remember, communication systems and SOPs, the stuff that we were talking about earlier, that's how you're going to play this game. That's how you're going to stay organized. Adopting this mindset was truly a turning point for me. Finding actual specialists made me realize that when you try to hire one person that's really good at a bunch of things, they're really just a master of none. When you hire a bunch of specialists, it makes everything go a lot smoother and it accelerates your business much, much faster. This really allowed me to embrace the idea that scaling my business wasn't just finding more hours in the day, but it was also about leveraging, the right people with the right skills at the right time, and voila, magically more revenue in the business and more of my time back.